Bro, I can't get out of the water. What? I can't even use my glider. What is happening? I need to go see the war. Like, oh my, this game, bro, this game. Ugh.
Yes, I out of eyes tryna put me on a t-shirt. Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper guap in my beamer.
All right, so welcome back to another LOK video. So as you can see, this video is titled "The War Between Water and Fire," and it's probably not gonna be named that, but like as you can see, I'm hovering over the area, cause right now I'm an airbender. I'm always an airbender, and the thing is that I'm a neutral for the war because right now they're having a war between water and fire. Now, of course, you can see Earth because Earth is allied with fire. And this war started just a few days ago, and they're just doing consecutive battles. As of right now, fire is winning 12-3, and water is just honestly doing horrible. And honestly, yeah, I'm pretty sure fire is just gonna win this war. They've won the past 3 wars, and it's actually quite wow. I don't want to mess with them. I'm so glad we're allied with them. I'm just kidding. I'm not scared, but like y'all good allies. Let's keep it that way. Mavis, better keep it that way, girl. Alright, so yeah, this war is pretty epic. Honestly, I was just like, wow. Like Fire Nation is dominating. And further in the video, like water has some good tactics, but before this happened, they were hiding for like 10 minutes. And then as a neutral, I'm supposed to be scouting the area, and they're like, Bean, move out the way, bro. You're exposing our position. And like the dumbest thing about this is that by saying that, you're literally exposing the fact that I'm near you. So like y'all are so dumb for that. Don't come for me for your lack of realization to the fact that I'm doing my job and what are you doing? Okay? Don't come at me because you don't like me. Be mature about it, okay? Thank you. Alright, so anyways, back to the war. Yeah, pretty nice war going on. So like I was lagging really hard. I think it's because I had like too many applications open at the time. But you could still see the war. Now of course there's a bunch of firebenders like teaming because the firebenders had some good strategy during out this war. They had strategies like always stay together because water knows that they can't beat fire on their own because fire just does too much damage overall. So if they get 2v1'd, water is always gonna lose. So water had some good tactics like ambushing, hiding, and trying to catch them by surprise. And the thing about this is that fire was prepared for that. They were ready to be like, don't go into that tight space alone or you get ambushed by leaves, which do 9 damage per hit, and then it stacks up to like over 300 damage. And, well, probably not 300, like 150 damage. And that's about half of your health. That's 100% half of your health. So yeah, so throughout the war, they both had good strategies, but of course, fire came out on top. So there was 3 rounds every day. They battle, and this time fire won all 3 times. So yeah, and a cool thing about this is that the actual Fire Lord did attend this, and he did pretty good. And he hasn't been in the game a long time because he is a college student, I think, and he has a lot of stuff going on. So it was pretty cool that he was able to attend this event and just slay some water tribe people, you know? Wow. All right, let's watch this war. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so also, as I said, air is allied with water. I mean, it's so stupid. Air is allied with fire, but we're staying neutral throughout the war because they don't need us, obviously. But it's funny because Earth does. And, bro, let me just... Hold up. I'm gonna show y'all a video that Mavis, the next Fire Lord, which is going to be Fire Lord on the 23rd, unless it's postponed again. But the thing is, Mavis made this hilarious video, and I'm going to show you guys it. Alright, yeah, that was a pretty funny video. Good job, Mavis, whatever. Alright, so anyways, as you can see, I'm lagging very hard, but like, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, it's crap. Shoot. Okay, anyways, so first of all, I want to point out that Water has a really good tactic here. They're using the high ground because their moves can go across surfaces, not just straight ahead like some other games. This game scripted so that it goes across the surface, and as you can see, like, they can hit fire, but fire can't hit them because their moves have to go straight ahead because it doesn't attach to the earth or anything like that. But let's be honest. This is a desert. Why is there water? Okay. Second of all, yeah, it's a very good tactic, but they still lost, so obviously it's not really effective, right? Right. Okay, so yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm lagging so hard. I'm so sorry about this, but like, anyways, this is where the last of the battle went on. They're just finishing off some troops. This is a Fire Lord payback right there. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for this. Like, it's so horrible, but yeah, the Mountains of the Pyramid. See, even payback saying that. No, that's where I got the idea from. That's a really good idea. The Mountains of the Pyramids. It gives them high ground. High ground, Anakin.
Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Let's try it!
So if you didn't understand the illustration, basically it's where, Shinobi, the one Jedi Master, Kenobi, he says that he has the high ground and it's over. And then basically Anakin's like, you underestimate my power, and that's exactly what Water did. They thought since they had the high ground in Misty Palms Desert that they was gonna win. But guess what? They underestimated their power. And part of the reason is because they did not execute the plan out effectively. They were split up and letting the Firebenders gang up on them. Like, y'all had to take your commands, or y'all had to be the ones doing it. Because, like, you don't realize how powerful Waterbenders can be together. Because, like, they can really, like, just trap you and, or, like, be so defensive. They didn't play the long game. They tried to play the short one, and they lost. Because that's Fire's game, the short one. And not because of in duels, but I'm just saying because of how much damage they do. Sorry. But, yeah, this is the Battle of Misty Bombs, basically. I mean, this is where the final battle went on. Fire, but like this was a big mistake for Water. If they wanted to even have a chance, they shouldn't have gotten in close combat, because now they're enclosed by buildings and walls. When you're enclosed by buildings and walls, fire is gonna destroy you, because they could just use firewall and smash into a wall, and it'll just like constantly will deal damage until you're dead. And now the lag stops. Are you kidding me, bro? Anyways, yep. Fire won because they're in a closed area and they could just surround her or him. I don't know, sorry. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to move on to the next battle so this video isn't too long. Alright, so I'm just taking a screenshot of Fire winning. And yeah, nice picture. Fire on top, amen. Our allies on top. Nice little picture. Alright, so let's get back to the video. Alright, so this stage in the video, we're starting the third round of the war, of the battle, because it's not a full war. It's like broken into parts and points. So yeah, I'm just announcing that. Here's the third round. Water, this round really surprised me, because I honestly thought that they were going to win. But, because their strategy was, wow, I don't even know. It gives me the chills. Like, man, I'm going to use that if it ever has to go to war, because this strategy was just so smart. And guess what? They didn't even plan it out. So I'm not going to put any spoilers, but right now I'm just hosting the war, getting it going, and I'll get back to you when the war starts. Alright, so the war is actually now started, and here's where things get pretty dang interesting, okay? So, basically, Fire is attacking the Southern Water Tribe, and so Water is prepared for that, of course, and right now, so they're looking around and they can't find any waterbenders. So they're deciding to go to the spirit portal. And, well, of course, I've already gotten there. So it turns out to have been a planned ambush for them, because they knew that they were going to come to the spirit portal. And so they planned to jump them when they did. But they were smart enough to be like, no, it's an ambush. And it was. And I promise you, Water Tribe, I did not tell them anything about it. I just went through the portal to check on if it were true or not. If it was, I wouldn't have told them. And if it wasn't, I still wouldn't have told them. Because that I'm neutral. And, like, y'all got to realize that. I'm not biased to anything. So, like, y'all got to deal with it. And I'm telling them right now, TSUNE on me, you are annoying me. I'm trying to do my job. Literally. If you have something to say to me, say it to me. And you too, Kira, like, you have to stop. Like, what did I do? I thought this ended like a few months ago. Like, stop. Anyways, yeah. So this part surprised me a lot. So let me just skip to it because, yeah. All right. So here, is when the firebenders finally decide. See right there, they're finally deciding to go through, and it is an ambush, but they do persevere. So of course, yeah, they start fighting and they start trying to get to the water tribe and find more water burners to attack because they're not all gonna stay there. So yes, I was more on the fire side of perspective because the water tribe obviously did not want me there, and then they had the audacity to call me biased. Like, please try again. No, come back to me when you are not being like that, okay? So yeah, the war is going on. Fire is being thrown everywhere. They're fighting the waterbenders and honestly slaying them. So, oh frick, I'm gonna have to cut that out. Voice crack, nigga, please. Um, yeah, yeah, boys. All right, so yeah, the water tribe is holding their own. I like it. Well, it's only one person there. Oh, that was a bad lag spike. It's a 1v1 over there. I don't know who that's between. So of course, so I'm gonna be going over there to the water over there, and this is where things get a bit interesting. Like, I honestly thought that they had this big plan to bait them even more, but like, let me not jump ahead of myself, because honestly, every time I get close to the war, it starts lagging. It's usually not the lagging for me. It's probably just the recorder. But yeah. So there's war underwater. It's not actually underwater, but like, wow. Comet is such a broken move sometimes. But yeah, I feel like the Fireburners had a lot of teamwork, and that's what I want to see in any future wars. This is one of the best wars that has ever happened on LOK, and I've only been through two. The other Water Tribe versus Fire, and the other one, which they both won or are winning. See, so that boat right there, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I thought they were like gonna bait them. Like, where I was like so like, oh my gosh, this is epic. Like, so they had them baited there. They had them hijacked there, and then now they ran to the boats, took a thing away, had someone like a driver ready to break free, and then they had to chase them. And then when they started following them, if they did, they would have met at the corners right there and then jumped them, like stopped them with their water, the ice crush, and then jumped them. But like, that's what I thought, bro. But then it was so disappointing to hear that it wasn't even planned. They just started running for no reason, bro. But like, that plan could have literally been legendary. Like, I would have literally, wow, it was just something else. That was great. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of the video. Fire won that war. It ended up going back to the Southern Water Tribe Harbor because they raced back there, and then that's where the war finally was. It was a bit intense because the numbers did finally drop, but in the end, Fire still won, and yeah, congratulations to them. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. I'm having fun doing this, honestly, because war is very interesting, and I like wars. Kind of want to be in one, but you know, I can't. I'm a pacifist. Anyways, bye. Thanks for watching. See ya.
Let me tell you something. The streets weren't made for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks. So moths like you can grow. Stay in your lane.
Yes, I out of eyes tryna put me on a t-shirt. Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper guap in my beam.